Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Rogue Trader. So we've just come out of quite a long episode, but quite an epic boss battle, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I certainly did. But we're going to get back now to exploring the galaxy. And it does look like we've picked up this other permanent perk where all allies gain 7 awareness, which is it's pretty good. I think if we just remind ourselves what awareness does, it's this one, isn't it? Encompasses all the subconscious ability to react to things that the conscious mind may not perceive. Allows the character to notice traps, cleverly hidden objects, secret passages, and unusual or suspicious elements in the environments. That's good. I think Cassia is our awareness person, isn't she? I think she's got about 100, so that should be pretty helpful for spotting stuff. Right. Oh, there's still a world we haven't been to, in fact. Let's go to that before we leave. Nothing? Okay. Let's head back to the galaxy. So we've been at the crossroads before, but I think after that we'll head up to Mundus Valancius. But I'm not going to land there. Or should I head down this way and sort of do this quadrant of stuff? I might. Because the next main mission planet I want to do is Telecos Epsilon. So maybe what we'll do is... Oh, that's quite a long way around. I think we'd probably have to come there. And then maybe... I guess I've not searched for routes from there. I'm hoping they kind of branch off into there. We could also maybe come down here to Langren's Belt and maybe come in from this direction. We could probably check in on there as well. Okay, so let's make a few jumps then. Let's get moving. Let's assume we've done that one. I'm kind of done with Prometheus for the time being anyway. I'd like to get some Xenos artifacts or something. I'm not going to go into Mundus Valancius yet. We're going to come down to this one. We're taking some damage. The clan servicing the Void Shield arrays petitioned the Lord Captain for aid. Compartments were becoming overrun with putrescent fungal corruption. The mycelium claimed one chamber after another. The thick black spores poisoned the Rogue Trader's servants, causing their eyes to burst and their veins to swell until their skin ruptured. The clan was issued reinforced unirobes and gas masks so they could keep working while the soldiers burned away the infestation. By the God Emperor's grace, no perils of the war prevented the vessel from returning to real space. And there we are. Plasteel. Probably okay for Plasteel. But I guess I've searched for routes here. So we probably want to come down to Langren's Belt, but I might come and do this first. Oh! The warp jump was a success, but the Voxmaster reported the following incident. Beautiful, blossoming vines had covered the deck and bulkheads in loading bay 6. 2 workers had bent down to take a better look at the flowers, and the vines had devoured their faces before strangling them. The bay was then sealed and purged. Okay, let's pop into Latoshian's Passage. Unknown ships there. Okay. Let's do the planets first. Oh, okay. Got a landing. And although I said I'd swap Jay back in, I think I'm going to hang on to Heinrichs. He's got some pretty sweet healing abilities now that I think are quite important. In terms of who I think is droppable, probably me. As the most droppable person in the party. I'd like to get Jay in, but I mean, I'm not going to lose any of the others. They're too good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this is my party for now. There, we're done. I've said it. Okay. Some rubble. That looks like it could be something, but it's not. We've actually leveled again. I guess we should probably do that. Let's have a look. Okay, willpower's locked off for me, but I've got pretty high rating in that. probably should up Fellowship because it ties into skills that I've got a lot of. Yeah, okay. I think it's a good stat for an officer, which is what we are. There were some other things I sort of like the look of here. I won't take a long time to go through it because there wasn't that much. So we're waiting for level 30, then we can up the psi rating even more. It's not that far away. Willpower bonus time divided by 2, so that'd be 3 or 4, depending on whether you do it up or down. That's okay. It's probably something to do with like Blazing Inferno. Every time we deal damage by any means, and it stacks, our critical hit chance increases by 1% until the end of combat. I think that's a pretty good one. The other one I think I was eyeing up last time was Melting Armor. Every time an enemy suffers damage from the Psyker, that enemy's armor is reduced by -3%, and if it hits 0, the deflection is reduced by 1 instead. Every time it suffers damage. I mean, we're doing quite good multiple target damage now. There's also that. So I think it's probably, for me, it's one of those. Let's take the critical hit chance. Because we're doing, as I said, we are damaging quite a lot of people now. So there we go. Let's look at Heinrichs. I mean, he's got low ballistic skill, which I think is tying into his very low hit chance with the melter. Which isn't great. Maybe we can try and get his weapon skill up a bit. I mean, his ballistic skill. Yeah. Okay. If he's going to stick with the melter, I mean, that is quite a good one. It's not a bad one if he's going to be like a melee psyker. Like, adjacent enemies suffer 10% more damage. That's not bad. And he's got some stuff down here as well. Chance to critically heal. So a commenter on my last video was saying I'm doing these sums wrong. I should be resolving the multiplicatives first. So it would be 2 times willpower bonus, which is so it's 14 plus 5, so it's 19% chance of critically healing. And I think our staff, our Siphon Life staff applies for this as well. I'll take a critical heal because I think, yeah, we are taking damage, aren't we? So let's face it. Ballistic skill's pretty good at the moment. Intelligence maybe. I'm going to give him intelligence. He's going to be our intelligence guy. Okay. So, we could take Plasma Weapon Expert, perhaps? Pardon my dog. I can hear a dog barking outside. I think he's responding. Heavy weapons. Let's just check what we've got down here, because I did see a few down here that were quite good last time I was looking through. The first attack in combat with any plasma, melter or power weapon deals additional damage equal to 6, but it looks like that 6 can alter. I don't know what it applies to. Tied to intelligence bonus, perhaps? The remainder of combat, the bonus damage is decreased to intelligence bonus -2, so 3. So actually, I mean, that's better than the previous plasma skill, isn't it? Because that was adding 2 to plasma damage, but this is adding either 3 or 6. So this is the better one to take. Yeah, I think we'll take that one. I think that's pretty good. Look at Abelard quickly. I mean, I guess it's either toughness or weapon skill, isn't it? Although it wants me to do agility or perception for some reason. I mean, agility would raise his dodge, wouldn't it? Alright, let's do agility. Let's get the next modifier bonus on that. So he's using it's a power claymore, but I think it might be a primitive weapon. I don't really get this melee superiority bonus thing. In melee combat, any target surrounded by more allies than enemies receives a +10 weapon skill bonus for each additional ally. Larger creatures need to be surrounded by more than 2 enemies to provide this advantage to the attacker's income. Enemies gain no melee superiority against this character. It probably is quite good if he gets swarmed. He is basically our vanguard, isn't he? Despite the fact I'm the vanguard. He's very... the dodge, though. That would probably help a bit. It's only 10%. I kind of want him to have heavy armor. How do I get him heavy armor? See, that's power armor. That's not the same thing. Did I miss it? Yeah, that's heavy weapon proficiency. Heavy armor proficiency. Here we go. Allows the wearing of heavy armor. I think I take that because I've got quite a nice set of heavy armor for him now. I'd quite like for him to wear it. There we go. Cassia. Willpower. No. Perception, maybe? So perception ties into her awareness, doesn't it? Which is good. Yeah, okay, let's keep doing perception. She's probably got some... She hasn't even got this. She's really tanky, despite the fact she hasn't even got this yet. I guess I'll give it to her eventually, but it doesn't seem like she needs it at the moment. Yeah, I checked this before, so she only has... I think her current staff has 7 +7 characteristics, so it only had +1 damage to that. I think when she gets a better staff, I might take that one. It doesn't seem that important at the moment. That one... Well, under the effect of any navigator power, enemies have their armor reduced by 2 times navigator's willpower bonus, so 16. Reduction is increased by the devastating parameter of the navigator's staff. Which we do have. Maybe. Oh, allies that are targeted. Yeah. I think I might take this. So we gain a +5 fellowship and an additional 1 to fellowship for every navigator talent and or navigator power taken. Now I've taken a lot of those, so I think that should go up quite high. It's 45 at the moment. Let's see what that goes up to. It says it's going to add 21 to it. Yes, that's gone from 45 to 66, which is quite good. I mean, it would be ballistic skill. Obviously, she's maxed on that currently. Agility, maybe, because that lowers dodge. I think I do that. Ooh, so there's probably either a bolt. Have I got bolt expertise? Hang on. I do. Okay, so that's fine. 2 movement. She's got enough movement, I think. So it's overpower. When firing heavy weapons, critical hit chance is increased by ballistic bonus percentage. So that's 7%. And critical damage is increased by 3 times ballistic, so 21%. I mean, that's not bad, considering how many times she's firing. That's possibly one I'll take. Let's just have a quick look through. Go past all those. Yeah, I've never found these to sound particularly useful. Now this 3%, what is that tied to? Willpower maybe? Or oh, it's tied to willpower, which I'm never really going to increase on her, to be honest. So I think the one I'll take is the this one. I've already got that one. Yeah, so we're kind of going all in on the heavy bolter gun, I think, on her, as it's so effective. Good. Okay, well, we're done now. The ruins are emitting faint psi energies. However, it does not pose a direct threat for now. But I advise that we do not linger here. Now that Heinrichs is here, he probably shouldn't be there. In fact, we're all a bit messed up, aren't we? So Abelard should be at the front. Heinrichs at the front. Probably like that. We have an obstruction. Let's do that first.
I better myself through my service.
Oh, hello.
Nothing escapes my sight.
What did we do? Did we find something secret? Okay, let's have a little look. So we've got some symbols here. Got some pedestals. What's this guy's deal? This human skeleton is curled up in an unnatural position. It is inside a void suit with a hole burned right through it. Okay, what have we got up here?
I see the forbidden.
Ah, we've got something here, actually. A cracked vox. Okay, let's have a look at what this is saying. Okay, it's quite... like, use the paragraph break key, dude. A furious male voice is coming from the old Vox. This is Captain Trevor Durhath calling the bullion. Get your asses back to the surface and get me out of here, you shits. My guts may be fused to my suit, but I'm not dead yet, no matter how much you wish it were otherwise. A moment later, the raging tone gives way to strangled rasping. Hey, can any of you hear me? Respond. I'll pay double, just don't leave me here. Damn it, it was going so well. We even figured out how to open the first sphere thanks to the pattern on the floor. Yeah, who knew there'd be so much trouble with the second one? I didn't. They didn't either, cowards. The moment that beam was directed back, I was already lying with my guts turned inside out, and they were running off with my goods. Oh, Emperor, you whoreson, why'd you leave me like that? I'm scared. Oh, yes. No, I don't want to die. Not alone. Aren't you supposed to watch over all your children? Quiet, you lot. Shut it already. I can't even hear myself. The recording is silent for a few moments. All you can hear is the sound of someone pounding the shell of a void suit with the recording device. I'm cold. I wonder if I'll die from lack of oxygen, or will my organs give out earlier? The damned god, the damned Imperium, in the end you will all serve the true masters. The human speech gradually deteriorates into an indecipherable mixture of howling and clicking sounds. Oh dear. Okay, so let's see.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
It might be an idea to explore this area more fully before we try and do this. I don't know. Right, I'm going to quick save. What does this say? Someone has carved a strange pattern on the floor. As you look at the lines, a fog descends over your mind. Is this going to say the same thing? A single look at this strange pattern is enough to send your mind reeling. Okay, well, I guess we'll do this.
Favor prevails.
Focus, Van Calyx.
Crap.
Focus.
I will just live with that, maybe. So what did that say? The beacon Psi-Tech belongs to the ancient Xenos called Craves, monstrosities who enhance their mental control over entire planets with the use of such devices.
The world will
what's up
bow.
here?
My warp sight reveals something.
Does it? What did it reveal? Do we do it again? Oh, am I the only one doing this? Okay, so we're making... Is it kind of like this pattern? Seems the pattern no longer works. Yeah, I reckon that was that pattern. So we need to make it this one, I guess. Is that doing anything over here?
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Not especially. So, if we want to make this one... How do we make that one? We want this one to move. To go here, right? That's going there, and that one's going there. And this one needs to come straight across. Like that. And that one goes down to there. And that one comes up there, right? Aha, we got something. What did we get? We got an ancient force sword, one-handed melee weapon. Oh, okay. That's probably better than what we're using. Deals an additional 5 damage rating. So for us it'll deal an additional 2. I mean, it's already better than what we're using. Yeah. Although the other choice is Heinrich's, because I was looking at his weapon setup. So I got that melter pistol, and I was thinking, you know, I need, because that's a one-handed weapon. I'll probably equip it, but we need a one-handed sword as well. So I think that's what we do. I think we do that on Heinrich's. But we want that, so we're going to drop the two-handed melter weapon. And we'll consider what we do with that, because I know that we can use it on Pascal. But I like the plasma gun that he's got at the moment, so we'll keep it in the bank for now, maybe. I mean, we could even maybe train Argenta in it. Because I'm so happy with the heavy bolter, I might give her back that Infernical as well as her second weapon. Because, I mean, it is just better than that. This was quite a good weapon, but the heavy bolter is just absolutely wrecked since we got it. So if I can... Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming I can get up there through here.
A revelation was sent.
The remains of an unknown structure are haphazardly strewn about the plateau. Cracked Xeno chest. The small chest made from a strange material has no keyhole or any other openings. The murky crystal on the lid is cracked, but continues to glow inscrutably. I guess we'll take it. Maybe we're supposed to take it to that thing and open...
Embrace true power.
Yeah, I reckon we...
Nothing's impossible.
I reckon we
for
may
this
go and
old
put it
officer.
in the mouth here. Presume we've put the chest in. Yes. Okay. Well, let's make that first one again. So we want to go just round in a circle, basically, don't we? Okay, well that doesn't work, so let's make the second one again. Down to there, over to there. This one straight across. Oh. Must be a third one then. I haven't seen anything.
I tread a path unexplored.
That ghost was just saying 1001, 1002. It was like they were doing hide and seek or something. I'll look through the ruins in case there is another tile somewhere I've missed. It's our ship. Can't see anything.
An expected result.
The world will bow.
I mean, he didn't say anything useful in here, did he? There's nothing in the environment I can see that would offer a clue. I might look it up. I'd hate to leave something nice on the planet. Hang on. Okay, so I looked it up. I've got the solution, but in the solution I read, it didn't say where you find the clue you're looking for. I mean, it's not something... The pattern is not something I've seen anyway yet, but let's do it. What you need to do is make a double triangle shape. This is one triangle. We go all the way over. And we're going to be in a fight after this, but I'm sure that's fine. used to it by now. Yeah, so that's opened. Guess we'll take the fight, the thing. So we got Chains of Domination. Whenever the wearer kills an enemy, they receive a stacking 5 bonus to willpower until the end of combat. That's really good. Aldari equipment. Grants a plus 15 bonus to perception, but a 5 penalty to willpower. So Jay could wear that. I'm going to go straight into this, though, before the fight activates. If anyone solved this and found the clue within these ruins to solve the puzzle, I'd be interested to hear in the comments where you found it, because I've not seen it. So this is instead when the wielder attacks with any ranged weapon at a 1-cell range. That okay. Okay, so 5 bonus weapon. Any whip, money, yeah, I mean, we put that in place of the bayonet. So we're looking for a ranged weapon at a 1-cell range. Maybe Heinrich's? I need to give him some better equipment because I wasn't sort of ready for him to come back into the party. So we got some blank spaces basically. Oh, Abelard as well. We can give him the heavy armor. So he's currently got 45% armor, 1 deflection. If he puts this on, 50% and 4 deflection. I think the 4 deflection particularly is going to be big. But he does go down from 60 dodge to 40. Which isn't great. Still got high parry though. So let's think about the bonus this gives him. So the deflection is really good. Plus he gets the 2 deflection against ranged attacks anyway on top of that. So yeah, I mean, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I might give... He's got this combat shotgun. Which is alright, I could always give him the melter. Because, I mean, he can use it. Yeah, let's do that. Those ranks, hold fast. We got some enemies coming in.
I fear you not, for I am fear.
Ah, it's another one of these guys. Screamer of Zinch. These weren't much fun. Alright, well, Cassia's going first. Stick it there. I want Abelard pretty close to the front. As close as he can get. Argenta. At least this is good cover. Heinrichs will pop up as well. Who else are we missing? Who's that? Pascal. I guess we'll keep him back a little ways. There we go. So Cassia, I wouldn't mind you maybe coming up. And certainly
Step
to here.
aside. The navigator is coming.
Low momentum.
What's this? I don't need that right now. Try and
I
get
am
these
a
guys back.
navigator, not a servitor. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
There. So what about trying this on them?
If I may.
Didn't do anything. Send them still further away. Go on then. See you later, alligator. Right, well, we'll throw down maybe a melee zone somewhere like this. We'll put down the sort of range skill thing on Pascal. Maybe we could just hit all this stuff with cover. Probably more like this.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh, she's still got loads of movement. I'll tell you what. You come around this side of
I
this.
have read tomes of military tactics.
Ooh, that was a big whack on Heinrich. See, we got Argenta. Well, I think what we'll do is come here and shoot you all. So let's see, let's put on Concentrated Fire. Put on
As
this.
the Emperor commands, I act. I'll
Put on
do
this.
it. Doubt
put
is
on
for
this.
the weak.
And then we're going to shoot you all. Oh.
This is why I was chosen.
God, that pink horror didn't even split. Oh, okay, it's knocked down. It's not dead.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
Okay. Well, let's go on the Screamer, eh?
I'll do it. You, my Emperor.
Oh.
Faith without deeds, but you, my Emperor. As the Emperor commands, this is why I
She
was
might be my
chosen.
favourite unit in the whole group now, Argenta.
I'll do
She is
it.
just wrecking stuff. She's still going.
As the Emperor commands, you, my Emperor.
No, she's still going.
Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was chosen.
How's she doing anymore? She's still
I'll do
going.
it.
Is that it? I think she's finally out. And let's just dash back into a place of safety. There. Well, that was a go. That was a go and a half.
That tactic
We could
is
put the
sound
melter
approach.
on. Oh, I can't use it in melee. Okay, never mind.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Let's
It
do
will
this.
be done. At your beck and call.
Okay,
Victory
another
is
weak point. That's good. That's kind of where we are. We can't actually move into that spot, but I think it'll apply to the side we're on. So let's do
I
that.
will do my duty.
Let's give him a big old
It will
whack.
be done. Reduced to dust.
Ooh, what's that, like warp burn or something? That's dissipated. Okay. Now we can rush up to this one.
Indeed.
Do a freebie attack on this one.
Victory is imminent.
Only 3. Okay, not bad. Now Heinrichs. Tries melter pistol now. So
The
comes
Emperor
here.
is on our side.
does that. That'll hit both of them. But maybe we could put this on first.
I won't object to it.
Do the melter first. Yeah. Okay. I've got Pascal. He's way back here, but he can't really see these guys. So maybe we'll just come all the way up here. Yeah, we put the area shot down, but let's buff it a bit first. I don't think he's in cover.
Running binary override.
Try and get another opening on these, maybe.
Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
Right, we're going to need 2 AP for the shot. Is anything else free? This is. Right.
Messiah condemns you.
Yeah, they have spawned into blue horrors. Okay. Can't do that. Okay.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Ravage and conquer.
There are a couple of choices. We could do that. Or we could maybe do that.
One step closer.
Burning.
I need no guidance.
It will be done.
Okay. We could... make sure that one stays on fire, maybe.
Ruin beckons.
Emperor, give me strength.
Oh, we should get some nice attacks of opportunity on these guys if they move.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I'm done with this one.
So what have we got now? We've still got a blue horror. Oh, this guy's just down. Alright. Nope.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
I won't go down easy.
I am a navigator, as duty demands.
There you go, just to prove she's not just a psyker. We just down to the pink horror now. Who have we got? Argenta. Yeah, I'm a little worried about shooting allies. So why do we do the flamer and maybe we'll come like here or something.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
158 crit on that. How's about that? Okay, so I probably want to maybe run to this position. And we'll do another flamer kind of up through these guys.
As the Emperor pursues my
Wow! Why is she doing so much damage? I'm not complaining. Hey, I want to see if I can get this thing working properly. Dashes through an enemy, makes a change. Can only be applied once for one. Can be applied only once for one target per round. So I thought you could chain these together. Maybe it just means you can only ever do one, which isn't quite because it stays here. Oh, I can do that one as well. So that was good. Okay, let's just hit this guy.
It will be the target well struck. I will do my one fewer time.
There he goes.
No matter the cost.
Blam, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, I think we're done on the planet. I think we're done.
Let's see.
Got some cool gear. Did I remember to equip everything? Well, I couldn't do that. And I've got the necklace, haven't I? Whenever we kill an enemy, a stacking... Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. Alright. Let's get on the ship. Yeah, we can leave that. Okay, so that was that world. Let's nip over to this one. Two adamantine. I'm not sure. Let's do it. Let's do it. What's this? This lone mountain chain is composed entirely of a mineral with a shiny mirror-like surface. The mineral itself has no particular value for production, but its properties make this place incredibly beautiful. The sky is brilliantly reflected in the many surfaces of the plateaus, oddly shaped rocks, stone arches and columns. The view is especially stunning on clear starry nights or when aurora trails dance in the sky. The enraptured crew have asked the Lord Captain's permission to visit this remarkable place. Yeah, go on then. What's the worst that could happen? The shore leave passed without incident, I'm actually surprised, and the ship's officers talked about it for weeks afterwards. The place made a particular impression on Lady Haydari, and she could be heard saying over and over, "This would make a fine spot for a palace," and "Pity you didn't bring the highborn here. Pity you can't bring highborns here on tours." Nice. Okay, well let's do a little quick save while we go into the space combat. It says unknown ships, some multiples. As soon as you draw close to the unknown ship, it points its loaded cannons directly at you. Several other ships emerge from the shadows of drifting asteroids, tightly encircling you. Captain Xantha LaBouche offers a mocking greeting and a proposition. You can buy your way out of this, but the price must be to her soul's satisfaction. The outrageous suggestion sends your crew into a fury. You're in a no-win scenario. You can either enter an uneven fight and lose everything, or shamefully pay to save your skin, sacrificing only your pride. See if we can flee through the warp. Succeed! We took some more damage. Your crew is completely unprepared for the jump. Even a carefully planned shift into the immaterium is fraught with consequences, and right now you do not even have time for a short prayer service. Your officers do not question the suicidal orders they've just received and set about issuing commands, while the Sanctum Navis is filled with the screams of those who are not quick enough to leave the navigator's chambers before the start of the flight. A bright flash, nausea, the familiar heaviness, and the loathsome pirates are now behind you. It sounded like it was going to be another fight where we were going to be completely up against it. I don't know if I was up for that. After the last time we did something similar. So yeah, I think we come down to here, and I think let's just make it safe. Have we? I think we've been here. Oh, it's where the Explorator Void Station is. Okay, so let's just let's go on here. Let's go down to yellow. Mysterious sickness struck the clan living in one of the macro cannon chambers. The disease spread quickly, causing the afflicted to writhe with unbearable stomach cramps and expire after several days of agony. Before the officers could react, the neighbouring clans took the issue into their own hands and flooded the chamber with carbon monoxide. The macro cannon was put back into service, and the vigilantes were punished for subjecting the rogue trader's servants to mob justice. So even the good news feels like bad news, doesn't it? Okay, chart new routes. We should have some going out here, hopefully. Yeah, okay, so we can go to the Silence of Mer Segret, Forgotten Twins, Nameless Star. Well, let's visit the one we're in currently. More pirates. Okay, well let's go on to these planets. Nothing? It's actually repaired. It doesn't take too much. Six plasteel. There's no shortage of rumours among the pilgrims about the worlds in Langren's Belt. Some attest that a great battle once raged here between the Imperium and the foes of humanity. I'm going to avoid the plasteel. We got quite a lot of it. Let's go over this way. Five provisions. Okay, well we've currently got 8, I think, haven't we? What's this? This cold, windy planet is covered by a raging sea of mustard grey grass, so tall it reaches an average human's waist. The monotony of the endless steppe is occasionally broken by chains of murky green lakes, but the Augur crew spots a far more interesting anomaly. A scar running several dozen kilometres deep, splitting the world's equator in two. After 2 exploration watches, the crew intercepts a faint signal coming from one of the labour settlements in the deep chasm. Due to the unstable connection, the foreman mistakes your vessel for a winterscale ship. One was due to arrive 9 cycles ago. The foreman grimly reports over the weak channel that the adamantine ore deposits on the world are nearly depleted, and that the planet will be fully mined out in less than a decade. With some difficulty, he picks up enough words to understand that the ship in orbit belongs to another rogue trader house, then awkwardly apologises and falls silent. At some point the connection cuts off completely and you leave the foreman and his prospectors to wait for their real master. Okay, I'm not going to go for those provisions. Let's do another quick save. And we'll go and see what these pirates are up to. You sight a ship hovering over a void station. The vessel bears no identifying marks, but the landing craft swarming the station below makes the situation clear. Pirates have seized an Imperial outpost. The augurs detect that the pirate ship is warming up its engines and quickly reloading its cannons. It's preparing for battle. Attack first. Maybe we can catch them slightly unprepared. That's what I was hoping anyway.
Hold fast! Our faith will be tested!
Okay, so we got some... Yeah, we got 4 ships. They're not massive, though. Where are they all? So we've got... Oh, okay, they're all kind of laid around before us. If we do a little jump over to that side, we'll be able to ram this one. Ah, we can't quite do enough manoeuvring. We can only move 3, can't we?
Let the Empyrean guide us. Macro cannons, annihilate them. Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Oh, this is not ready yet. Oh, it didn't take time to charge up before. I wonder where that was. He looks like he's fleeing. I guess, do we press the point or...
Send them into the cold void. Emblazon our path.
So we could maybe drop the... They're probably gonna come around that way. They might come around that way. Let's just drop them. Let's drop the torpedoes there. Might save that for when we've put some damage on someone. Okay, that'll do for now. Okay, so there's some torpedoes out there then. Well, I think we go on there and detonate, don't we? So we could try and wrench these ones around, who now they've suffered damage. We could get... Oh, what's diagonal to them? It's... Yeah, if we get to that square... Get to that one... That misses them. Damn, both the squares we can reach miss them. How's that possible? Yeah, if we were there and moved... How can we not hit them? But if I moved there, maybe I could hit this one.
We have lost the shield. Let us not lose our zeal.
Let destruction pour forth. Unleash the storm of macro cannons.
I know I'm taking damage from that. It's not great, but... I can't put the torpedoes out. I guess they're still recharging. I think we're probably about to take some damage from torpedoes, actually.
Steer us
But
to our target.
these are going to hit. Interestingly, that they went behind us. Guess they didn't quite have the turning circle. Shield's taking a bit of a battering.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies. Macro cannons. Annihilate them.
Right, they're gone. Might be able to hit these guys. We'll see.
Emblazon our path.
Yep.
Eviscerate them. Torpedoes. Now.
Pretty much it for our turn, I think. Hopefully these detonate before they can do anything to us. I think they did, actually. I think it's just this guy now. Let's launch more torpedoes, though. Still attacking our strong shield.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies. Unleash the storm of macro cannons.
Wonder why this is continued to be greyed out. Unavailable. I did use it quite a lot in the first combat, but I kind of thought that would tend to always be the case. Obviously not, though. Well, let me start by coming there and hit them with our prow cannon.
Let the incandescent beam scorch our enemies.
Maybe we can hit them with the port cannon?
Let
Here we can.
destruction pour forth.
Bye! Now we just got this dude, and he's probably going to smash into us, so...
The void shield is fading.
Long range broadside plasma mag can fire 3 shots dealing 21 damage per shot. So that's 4 shots for 14, so it's 28, 56 versus 63. So yeah, that's better. Less opportunities to miss, I suppose, as well when you're... Well, yeah, I don't know if that works out actually. But we can visit this station. Oh, it's a landing. Okay, tell you what, it's been quite a long episode, so I think we'll leave it there for now. Maybe we'll repair our hull, though. Maybe we'll quickly equip that new gun. So I've upgraded the starboard side, so let's upgrade the port side as well. Add that to cargo. And yeah, I'll say we'll just leave it there for now. So thanks very much for watching this episode of Rogue Trader. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying this game at the moment. It's really cool. And I'm hoping you're enjoying watching it. And if you are, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be great. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the game and this playthrough, the story, anything else really. It's always good to hear your thoughts. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be amazing if you could do that too. So thanks very much. And I hope to see you next time for more Rogue Trader. Bye for now.